What is going on, everybody? This is All Around Gamers here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest way to get stone. Don't worry guys, this is going to be an amazing tutorial. It is like absolutely crazy. I've been using this to gather my stone for a very long time. So a few things you're going to need is you're going to want a beaver, not mandatory. You're going to need a quetzal of some sort with a buildable platform, so you have to be minimal of 80 or get someone to build it for you. Then you're going to want at least one doedicurus. This strategy works better if they have a high weight. So real quick, the first thing you're going to want to note is how much weight your quetzal can carry at a time. So there's nothing inside of him, and there should be nothing on top of him. So he weighs an average without anything on him. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so now he weighs on average without anything on him 55 pounds. So that's super, super light out of 1,100. So as you see, it's like nothing. However, when you bring an animal on him, say it's a beaver, it will raise that by a certain amount for every different type of animal. This is very important, and I'll show you guys why exactly soon. So he's on him. It was 55 earlier. Now it is 175. So a beaver weighs about 115 pounds. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So let's go ahead and put a doedic on him. And so he was 175 earlier. Put a doedic on him. Now he should be heavier. Alright, so the weight is 300 with the doedic and beaver on it. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some stuff onto this doedic. However, you're going to notice something very interesting with the weight. It didn't go up. So everything that's on the actual animals themselves, on the quetzal's platform saddle, will not render as weight to the quetzal. But if you see I put weight in here, it's going to go ahead and change. Look right here. It's going to change if I put it in here. However, it's at 300. And I throw it on this guy, it is not going to change. So that means you're able to carry as much as these guys can carry and as many animals as this guy can carry himself. So what that means to you is you're able to stack as many beavers as you possibly can onto your quetzal. And all these guys, they make stone weigh less. As you'll see with this fiber, it weighs 0.38. Move it over, weighs 0.8. So it makes all normal resources, I believe, half to 1/3 or 1/5 of their weight. So stone should only weigh 25 pounds, so you see they weigh 50 here. And then you throw it on the beaver, and he uses his superpower to make it only 25 pounds per one. So that means you're able to effectively carry double this amount. So that's going to be about 1,400. So 1,400 pounds, which is pretty freaking awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with one. Basically what you do is you're going to just go ahead and put it on the ramp and keep it here. Alright guys, we are here at the green obelisk. Now the reason I go to the green obelisk is because all these little stones are river rocks. They will give you more stone than a normal rock would normally. So let's just go ahead and start smashing them up. Basically just hover your doedic over and he will automatically smash the rocks. Now there is a reason why having multiple would be absolutely amazing. Now it's going to be pretty obvious here soon that they can only hold 2/3 of their inventory weight. Now, it normally has to be on wander for them to move. However, if you get them right over the stone, they'll automatically harvest it anyway. Now, this is the fastest way that I've ever seen that anyone use, and I've kind of designed it myself because I've been reading on forums the fastest way to get stone because we obviously like to make large stone structures and kind of like make them very protected via having lots of stone around them. So, I've looked up a few ways to do that. And some people have thought about this, but no one's really tried it, which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, by the way, like look at this. So he's gotten all the weight full, so 280. So this is the reason you want to have really high stone, guys. As soon as I took some out, he started hitting again. What you do is then you just transfer it on up here by holding down T and just dragging across for transfer. And he's just gonna keep going away. He's just smashing away. Actually, at a fairly good rate. He can't hit anything right now because they're a little bit bugged, not gonna lie. Also, servers aren't perfect. There's going to be server lag, etc., etc. There we go. Alright, we just ran into our first problem. This actually happens quite frequently. Yeah, if you collide with any normal structure or any building, they will fall off. It is kind of an issue, but you can usually pick them up with your ramp. The only reason why they fell off is because I ran into this giant pillar. Now, because we're stone farming and not metal farming, we're able to actually just drag them on up, drop them down because they do not weigh too much. I still don't know why they haven't fixed this glitch. It makes it very, very, very hard to get the animals, what the hell, back on the quetzal. Alright guys, one thing that does kind of break this strategy is when there's stupid glitches like this. Quetzals sometimes stand on their hind legs whenever you go ahead and park them. So, as you see, he's just normal chill, and then you hop off of him and he goes ahead and shoves his face inside the dirt. But after only 3 loads of stone, I have a lot of stone. There is 1,500-ish here, so that's pretty freaking amazing. Just from, I would say, about 2 minutes. There's only 3 loads of the Dodic's amount of weight, which isn't too bad. I mean, that's a lot of stone very quickly. Now, there's another way with putting them on a boat and just dragging them across the river, hitting the river rocks there, but this is the way faster way. Alright guys, well, I'll show you the second strategy. I waited till day broke. It's just getting brighter now, so I'll hold my torch until it gets very bright. So, we are going to want at least one Dodic. We aren't going to need a quetzal for this strategy, and it's super easy. However, you have to have quite a bit of resources. Now, I'll get to that in a second, but let's just go ahead and come over here with the quetzal. Of course, you don't need the quetzal, but I like it. So, as you guys can see, I've fenced off a large portion of earth. And basically, it's to just put the Dodics in here. We have 2 Dodics and a beaver, so it gets us wood and stone whenever we want it. Basically, what you do is just come on over here, go ahead and enable wandering, and go ahead and set them to neutral. So the more Dodics with the higher weight, the better for both of these strategies. Both of them can be done solo. This strategy, of course, has its downfall of the respawn time for resources for stone is quite long. It's every 30 minutes or so. You will get another batch of stone of about 1,000 each time. With this size of an area, you'll get about 1,000 stone every reset, which is every 30 minutes. So as long as you aren't building too often, you should be fine. But I like to build quite a bit. As you see there, he just broke that rock, and now he'll go hunt down the next one and gather more resources. Here's proof that he's actually gathering stuff. Bam, 91. So you can just kind of set them free and do their own thing. I'm going to go ahead and let him do his thing, but that'll be the end of the video. So go ahead and leave a comment on which one you think is the best. I personally think the Quetzal one is the best because you get more resources quicker, but this one you don't actually have to watch it all the time. And you actually, I don't know, you kind of have like a secret area where everything is just done for you. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this. If this helped you in the slightest, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment, please. Alright guys, peace out, hammies.